plaintiff, Jason Bedeau, works in the same building as the defendant. And one day, Jason walked outside and saw the defendant lying on the hood of his car, talking on his cell phone. Jason says as a result, his car was damaged, so he's suing. Defendant Eli Hayes says he is a full-time student and a full-time employee. Eli admits that he was leaning on Jason's car, but denies lying on it. And he denies causing any damage.
Start with you.
I work at Sunbathing America. Been there almost 2 years. Eli's been there about 90 days. I've not really worked with him. I work on the new side of the building. He works on the old side of the building. I happened to walk outside, catch him laying on the hood of my car, talking all on his cell phone. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Was your car the only one out there?
No, there was probably about 10 cars laying out there.
Do you know whether he has a car?
I think he parks out front because I work in the back part of the building. He works in the front.
Did you approach him?
Well, when I walked out there, I was like, what the hell are you doing?
Right.
And I was like, do you know whose car you're laying on? And he was like, no. And I said, you're laying on my car. Get off my car. Mm-hmm. And before it went any farther than that, I turned around and walked back in the building. And one of the other co-workers that seen him out there laying, that's the one that come and got me. And I said, you might want to walk back out there, make sure that, they do no damage, because we all keep tools in our back pocket. So I walked back out there and then noticed there, where he was sitting, there was a dent in my hood. So I contacted my supervisor, had him come out, he took pictures of it so I could turn it into HR, and then I went straight to HR.
Good, you handled it correctly. Let me see your pictures. A lot of people wouldn't have been as nice as you.
So beating him up wouldn't have been good to do?
No, beating him up wouldn't have been right to do. He did the right thing. Take pictures and take it to your supervisor. Sir, what do you want to tell me?
I'm a full-time college student and a full-time employee at Sunrise. I've been there.
Full-time college?
Yes.
Oh, okay, now we know. Go ahead. What do you think college kids do?
Yeah, true.
Drink and damage stuff. Yes, sir.
I don't drink, sir. I've been at Sunrise for a little over 4 months now, actually. Yes, I was leaning on the car. I was not laying on it like he said I was. I did not damage the car. I have a quote here from wherever he went to get it quoted for damages, and it says prior hail damage not quoted. So there was hail damage. I have pictures of it.
Let's see what you're saying.
The pictures? That first one's what he says.
Because what you just said may not help you. Let me see the estimate you said you have.
Right there.
Thanks.
All right, and this is the quote they gave for your damage?
Yep, just for the dent,
and
not
as
for the hail
you just said, this is for the, you handed me this, and you said this.
Yes.
$556. And your defense is there was prior hail damage. That's your defense. Therefore, you shouldn't have to pay. What you gave me says this estimate is for the front dents only. And as you stated, prior hail damage is not quoted.
No, but if you look at the pictures,
it's not included in this.
If you look at the pictures, it looks just like hail damage, just like the rest. And how
I'm
can
going
a
with
little...
the evidence you just gave me, young
Yes.
man. This evidence which you presented as your defense says that the hail damage that you are using as your defense is not part of this.
No, but there's no proof that that wasn't there before that happened. He has no proof about it happened before he got that quote. All he said, it wasn't from hail damage.
Now you're double talking me. And you're legitimately confusing me, I'll be honest. That part you just gave me, that confused me, so I'm gonna throw that out.
All right. So I'm
gonna go with what you told me at the beginning and what you gave me in my hand to review, young man. He shows me dents, not hail damage. You show me hail damage.
That's the dent right there that he says I did.
And this isn't hail damage, is it?
It looks just like hail damage, and I did not do that dent.
This dent looks like, you said you give it.
Look how tiny that dent is. How did I produce that dent that small?
Sir, what you just gave me is like that big. big.
No. It's on the very front portion of the hood.
What you circled, no, it's not true. What you circled was that big on the hood.
Oh, well, all right, it's the little thing inside the circle that is the dent.
Young man, the quote you gave me says that there's a dent and it's the front dent. And it says this quote does not include the hail damage. This says nothing is from hail damage.
How did that body shop know that that wasn't prior hail damage? Honestly, how did they know that? His word.
Sir, you should have asked that before you gave me this as your evidence. You gave me this as your evidence. I'm not going to question your evidence. I'm going to go with what you gave me. I believe you. And based on what you have told me, based on what you have given me, you owe the man $556. Judgment for the plaintiff. That's the funniest.
I just hope this is all and over and done with and we can go back to working.
Yep.
No hard feelings?
Nope. No hard feelings.